What up, everybody? My name's Impractical and welcome back to Sonic Speed Simulator. Today we're going to be going over the new Halloween event that dropped this weekend. That's right, I'm going to be showing you guys some, well, pretty quick stuff because honestly, this is going to be a fast guide for a lot of you and not that long at all. So let's just jump into it. So starting with the costume party in Pumpkin Hill. That's right, we got a costume party here hosted by Amy herself. Now we all know Amy doesn't have the best turnouts for her party because, you know, something's always going on. Now for this guide, I'm not going to be showing you the entirety of the event. The reason why, it's pretty simple. Destroy Pumpkin Roots Bash, Booze, and Destroy Pumpkin Goats are fairly easy quests to accomplish because there is no guide needed for those. In fact, the event child doesn't work and all you have to do is be destroying these specific targets in order to complete those portions of this event. So again, no guide for these three. Now, what I will be showing you guys is rescue friends and find the key, but I'll be showing you with my free-to-play alt account. All right, let's start with rescue friends. Now we got 7 friends to rescue. If you wonder who they are, right over here you see the party list invite. It's Vampire Sonic, Skeleton Knuckles, Witch Blaze, Witch Rouge, Vanilla, Big the Cat, and Ghost Charmy. Pretty easy to spot and find, but just follow this guide and you'll get there really quick. And just fall right in. You shouldn't miss it. And there you go. All 7 characters, pretty quick and easy, no tornado involved. Now it's time that I show all of you how to find the key without a tornado. So again, we're going to be using my alt account. It's a free-to-play account that I have here. Inside, you're going to see I don't have a single tornado, and a lot of players don't have tornadoes. They haven't gone to Emerald Hill yet in order to do aerial assault to get their first freebie tornado. Well, I'm here to help you with that. If you want to get the key, you have to go all the way up here, which players will fly up there directly. You don't need to do that. Just follow the path I'm taking on screen to get up there without a tornado. Again, pretty easy and quick to get up here, and there you go, the 2 main guides you need in order to complete this event. It's time to take a look at Cream. So if we take a good look at Cream right now, you guys will see her model. There is an obvious inspiration for her design here, and that is Alice in Wonderland. I do love this look for Cream. Of course, her idle animation is her standard animation, but I love it. It's cute, it's adorable. What can we complain about? Now if we take a look at her stats, Fairy Tale Cream is a seasonal skin. Of course, she is a balanced type character with a +3 in her flight, +25 in luck, which is to be expected. It's Cream, and a nice surprise of having +25 in stamina. Now, if you guys don't know anything about Cream, a lot of her skins, not all, but a lot of them do tend to lean on luck. So seeing an additional stamina there is pretty good, making Fairy Tale Cream the better stamina skin compared to all her other alternate skins. Again, a pretty W skin, I have to say. Now we're taking a look at Fairy Tale Amy, and if you're wondering about her inspiration, it should be pretty obvious. It's Red Riding Hood. Now, this is a nice look for Amy. I do love the flow in the skirt, the boots. Again, these models and textures have been improving a lot. I gotta say, the quality has jumped up compared to the other ones. Taking a look at this seasonal skin, Fairy Tail Amy is spotting as a focus on XP, 150 XP, 75% on ring, 75% on damage, and plus 25 in magnet. Again, not a bad skin, but for some reason, Cream was more of a standout because of her counterparts. If we were to compare Fairy Tail Amy to the rest of her skins, it's really not that standout. Yes, she does have plus 25 magnet, but compared to the rest of her skins, it's a pretty hit or miss, honestly. We have that with Luminosity Amy, and she's focused on rings, but plus 25 magnet here. Again, this is a limited skin, but her exotic variant is the exact same. So again, pretty hit or miss for you guys. The skin is great, the stats pretty meh. Oh, what a hard intro. Now, if you guys are wondering, of course, we have Lumi Werehog here for the showcase. He is, of course, a based on his chained up version. I don't know what to say about this skin. It's pretty okay. It looks nice. They took away the fur, gave him some black leather gloves, went heavy on the black. Jesus, it's like they slathered tar on this guy. But yeah, it's not bad. Neon purple chains and all that. I like the look. I like the look. I like how he has the little Gaia floating around. It's not a trail. This is actually just a part of his natural aura, which is a good touch. But let's go into a hard truth about this Lumi skin. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Okay, so if we take a good look, he is 150% XP with 75% in ring, 75% damage, and plus 25 in stamina. Now, overall, when I first saw this, I'm like, oh, it's a pretty good skin. But the longer I looked at it, the more familiar it looked. The reason why is because, well, Lumi is better than Space Werehog, but it is the exact same as chained up Werehog. Meaning is we don't got a difference. We just got a purple chain and him wearing some black gloves. Yeah, a disappointment. Okay, so at this part of the video, I'm just gonna give you my thoughts. Gonna be honest, Halloween costume party in Pumpkin Hill, pretty solid. And I realized the only reason I think it's a good event is because the entire month has been pretty meh. The one quest I did enjoy a lot for this event was honestly the hide and seek portion. I did like finding the characters throughout the map. To me, that's kind of fun, and I would like to see that kind of task added into other events in the upcoming future. To me, that was the fun part about it. I did like looking for them throughout the map. You know how we all like to look for big? I think it's pretty cool to add all the other characters in the mix and, you know, find them. Overall, Fairy Tail Amy, Fairy Tail Cream, solid skins, very well designed, love it. Fairy Tail Cream steals the show because her stats are beautiful. I do love that plus 25 stamina for her. Fairy Tail Amy, though, could use some improvements. Honestly, for the face of the event, you'd think her stats would be a little better, or they would add an additional stat. Compared to the rest of her skins, she's pretty meh stat-wise, but design-wise, she's beautiful. Now, I know I showed off Lumi Werehog. That's just kind of a disappointment. It's sad to see the fact that Lumi Werehog shares the same stats with chained up Werehog, and when you look at it, it's just chained up Werehog with purple chains and black paint slathered on his arms. That's about it. I know I feel like I'm downplaying that skin a lot, but again, compared to everything else, it's not really stand out. It looks nice. I was excited when I first saw it, but the more I look at it, the more I realize it's not the best thing they produce. Feels low effort, and to be honest, the stats, they could have done something with it. If you're going to be paying Robux and grinding out for this, it has to be worth your time for either of those options. And I always believe stats have to be something really big in order to make it worth the time for the players, not just the fact that it's a rare skin and there's a limited quantity. But yeah, they need to do better. They need to fix its stats, because if not, it's just an overall disappointment. But yeah, those are my thoughts. If you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I want to hear from you guys. How do you feel about the event? What do you think of this update? Hit me up in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.